Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 12th of May 2021 and the time now is 6:15 a.m. Well, today we have a topic to describe an experience we had with bad weather. So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yep, so firstly, when talk about bad weather in our country, okay, the first one I would think is the heavy rain. Yeah, and other than that, maybe we have uh, some period of time in a year which we will suffer like really hot weather and maybe um, doesn't rain for let's say a few days. Yep. And then today I'm going to talk about the heavy rain. Yeah, which caused some experience to me. Firstly, when I was very young, I was studying in primary school, and then I remember that they were there was a period which the our school canteen flooded, and then our school closed for a few days. Yeah, and then at that time I was actually quite happy because uh, I didn't have to go to school. Yeah, it's like a holiday. Yep, and then the reason why uh, my school canteen would flood so easily is because there was a drain beside the school canteen. Yeah, the drain is the drain was quite big, and we sometimes call it the river. Yeah, and then um, yeah, this is an experience when I was young, and actually that wasn't so bad. And then when I grew uh, uh, older, when I was 19 around, and then I worked for a printing company, and then at that time I drove to work every day, and then one day there was heavy rain, and then I was late to work, and then actually at that time many of my colleagues also uh, uh, went to work late, yeah, because of this heavy rain, and then it caused uh, traffic jams. Yep, and then yeah, the story didn't end there, and it was just a beginning. And I work as usual, and after lunch around 4 p.m., yeah, I was told by one of my colleague that my car had been hit by a fallen tree. Yeah, and then that was a uh, shock news to me. And then I quickly rushed to my car and to check it out. Yeah, and then luckily the huge branches of the tree didn't hit on target. Yeah, uh, it only caused some scratches to my car bonnet. Yeah, the front part of my car, and then uh, that is really lucky because if my car is parked uh, forward, let's say 1 or 2 meter, yeah, my car will be really on target and hit on the roof. Yep. And then yeah, so this is the one of the experience that I had with this bad weather. And yeah, one thing I need to mention is that in Malaysia, if our car uh, was hit by the fallen tree, whenever the tree is as long as your car wasn't moving, and then you just park your car there, and you won't get any compensation from the insurance. Yeah, so I just felt lucky at that time.
Yeah. So if you move your car, will you still get any compensation?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you were driving your car, and then if you can prove that the tree hit your car when you were driving, then they will pay. They will
Oh,
compensate you.
okay.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, and also for the flood. Yeah, if the flood um how to say damage your car. Also, most of the insurance will not pay unless you additionally cover your car for the flood. Yeah.
Yeah. So what does it mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Many. There are many places, many area in our country which they will have the flood, right? Let's
Mm,
say one places we know is Kuala Lumpur. It is quite common.
mm,
Yeah, they will flood the road. Also, they will flood in the parking lot.
yeah.
Yeah, so if the car wasn't covered uh, for the flood, and they won't get any compensation, and the loss is actually quite serious, because once the water damage your engine, your car engine, and then it's something like you cannot repair it. You need to
Mm,
replace it.
yeah. So you actually means the flood damage is not covered by the the general insurance plan, is it?
Yeah,
Like,
but you
like
can additionally cover it.
yeah, yeah. So the general one, like including like the thief, accidents, and
Mm,
also like fire. Yeah,
yeah.
but didn't include the flood. You need to, if you want to cover that part,
Mm,
you need to buy additional.
yeah,
You
right.
pay additional premium for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's all.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah. For my experience about the bad weather, this is when I was studying in secondary school. Mm.
Okay.
And at that time, I actually uh, met one of my friends. Okay,
Mm,
and on the school bus. Mm. And at the first, we don't recognize each other, and then after sometimes we become uh, a friend quite good. Yeah,
mm,
it's not that best friend because we didn't keep the contact.
mm,
Mm. Yeah. Uh, and he, uh he he is 1 year he is 1 year old smaller than me.
mm.
Mm. Yeah. But we actually we off the school at the same times, and then we also uh we also take the bus, take the school bus at the same time. Mm.
Oh, mm,
And then uh yeah, there's uh there's one times when uh the bus haven't arrived.
mm.
Okay, and then and then we actually standing out at the place that normally the bus will comes.
Mm.
So we
Yeah.
kind of waiting the bus. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually the bus is not always waiting at there. Yeah, sometimes the bus wait at uh, some other place.
Mm.
Mm. So and at that time it's quite late already. Mm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
Were you going school or go back school? Go back
go
home?
go back school.
Oh, oh,
Mm,
okay.
yeah, go back school. And then at that time, sorry, I miss go back home.
Yeah,
Mm,
go back from school. Okay.
mm. And then at that time, yeah, because this is so late and uh, we didn't see other people, other students who also were in the bus waiting there.
Mm,
Mm. And
yeah.
then we kind of like a bit worrying. So we actually decided to go to another place. Yeah, it is about like I think it's about uh 200 meter or 300 meter away.
Mm, yeah.
Mm. And then yeah, because um I start uh we are studying in the government secondary school, and then sometimes the bus actually park at the school bus actually park at nearby the government secondary school, but actually
Mm,
at the area there's also one government primary school, so sometimes the bus will also park at there. Yeah,
mm,
so we decided to go there and have a look.
yeah.
Mm, yeah, and then when we start to walk, yeah, we start to walk, and then it start to rain. Mm.
Yeah.
and we thought, yeah, the rain would just uh, we just very light. But
Mm,
it didn't. It actually rained very heavy and very quickly. So we can't we can't fully relate to that. And then we saw one bus.
yeah.
Yeah, saw one bus. Uh, actually parked nearby the primary school. Mm. And then yeah, because that is our destination, so we actually ran today. Yeah,
Mm.
we ran today, and the rain is so heavy. Yeah,
Yeah.
even though and we ran, yeah, we ran so and then and then um yeah, at the moment we start to rain. Yeah, at the moment we start to run, and then the bus start to move. Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
then we yell, yeah, we yell. Oh my God! Wow, the bus start to move faster, faster, like this.
Mm, yeah.
Mm. And then we ran, yeah, faster. Yeah, I can feel that I spend all my energy on my leg. Yeah, to run.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, and then we after we reached the destination,
Yeah.
and the bus already gone.
Oh, we didn't
Mm.
catch it.
Yeah, so we actually are chasing the bus, but we didn't get it. And
Mm,
then, but we saw the bus, the plate number, and actually this is not the bus. Uh, we need to take.
oh.
Yeah, yeah. So this is another bus. Mm.
Mm,
Yeah, because we can only see the back of the school bus. We cannot see the front of the school bus. Mm.
yeah.
So we cannot identify whether the bus is the bus we need to take.
Mm,
Uh, yeah, without go to the front and have a look.
yeah.
Mm. And yeah, at that time we just stand in the rain. Yeah,
Mm,
and should we go back? Mm. Yeah, and the rain is so heavy,
yeah.
and yeah, because uh uh yeah, and we already like the dog and cat on the street. Yeah,
Mm,
on the street. So
yeah.
yeah, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we
Mm,
don't need to find a shelter and 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 like try to like the avoid the rain. Mm.
mm.
Yeah, and at that time the uh our bus arrived.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, so we just walk on the bus, and then we go back home.
Mm,
And there is there's the experience with the bad weather. But
yeah.
actually, this is a good experience.
Yeah, it's like
So
a good memory, right, to you now.
yeah, so bad weather, it doesn't mean that I mean bad weather uh um not always together with bad memory, bad
Mm,
experience, bad story. Mm,
yeah.
yeah, so maybe uh yeah, and this concept not only can apply on this weather, we also can apply on other place. Mm. For
Mm,
example, like bad company, or maybe like uh maybe bad parents, or maybe bad
mm,
teacher, or maybe
yeah.
bad colleague, or maybe like yeah, a lot. Bad
Mm,
law, bad neighbor,
yeah.
and we all that bad things, but we still can have good memory.
Mm,
So you just need to find.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. And um, I think because even though at that moment it may not be so bad, it all depends on how you treat the things, right?
Mm, yeah, at that time we didn't feel bad. We actually feel funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all for my today sharing.
And then I think we may talk about flood. Uh, have you encountered any experience which the flood caused some inconvenience or some losses to you?
No.
Yeah. And then I had some friends who live in Kota Tinggi. Yeah, which that area always suffer suffer by the flood. Yeah,
Mm,
it is something like they will experience almost every year. Yep, and then yeah, when the flood get very serious after heavy rain, and the main route will flood, as well as many of the houses will also flood. Yep, and then that really caused uh, uh, losses to the people living there. Yep, and then luckily uh, in my living area, uh, which is quite high, uh, and then we are not uh, in a very low area, so uh, we are not affected by flood. Yep.
yeah. So do you miss you move to another area?
Uh, I mean, luckily, in my current living area and also the previous one, uh, I live. My house is quite high. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Mm,
it's not affected. But for
mm,
many places, actually, such as my primary school, they are the places is quite low and will be affected by flood.
mm,
So yeah, for this one, I think it's also worth of considering
mm.
when buying house or shop
Renting house.
maybe. Mm,
Mm. Yeah.
yeah, because this is something that we cannot control if our house is located there.
Mm. Are you living in like the Bandar Ulu Tilam or
Um,
Bandar
so,
Tilam or something like that, right?
yeah, somewhere near there.
Yeah, my new house is in Bandar Cemerlang, and that is quite high. Yeah, because we need to uh yeah because uh to to go into this area, this Pantai
Yeah.
Chimalang, we actually we come from the
Main
today
road. Yeah.
today mall, the main route today mall directions,
Yeah.
and then we need to go up. Mm,
Yeah, like a
so that-
flyover, right? Something like.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So if there is a heavy rain, so all the water, yeah, will flood to the main route. Yeah,
Mm.
not to our area. Mm.
Mm. Yeah, that's good.
So that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all for our today conversations. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversations? Please tell us what you think of our conversations. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistake that we made, please also comment to let us know because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.